This episode is called Over the Hill Hero, which of course refers to Sonic, just a few miles away. He could come over any time now, but chooses not to, so he can show his dominance to the dumb stupid hill. We start with the title card actually being part of the scene. I like that. It looks less tacky that way. Meanwhile, you see the city below is sneezing. Everyone here is sneezing, except for Scratch and Grounder, as they are flying above and dropping pepper bombs. Sonic sees the destruction and runs in to help because, as he puts it, where there is a black cloud, Robotnik is involved. Don't ever let Sonic see a rainy day. The robots try to drop a sneeze bomb on Sonic, but it sneezes. Sorry, robots. The superhero calls out to Sonic, calling himself Captain Rescue. The captain puts Sonic in a bell and forces him to sneeze. Crisis contained? Once Sonic finishes his sneezing fit, he questions Captain Rescue as the robots go back to attacking them. It was really nice of him to just float up there and not do anything, because Tails and Captain Rescue would have been totally helpless. They don't last long though, as Sonic makes their balloon sneeze. Don't ask. When he returns, the captain shows Sonic and Tails the video of his endeavors. Sonic tells him off for no reason. Guess he just hates people older than him? I could kind of understand if this was an athleticism test, but the captain uses his gadgets to save the day. That would still be fine, assuming they all still work, so yeah, Sonic's just being a jerk. You see Robotnik upset that the robots failed again. Robotnik explains his latest schemes, that he wants to create a planet-wide force field by using the space satellite to force Sonic out. I don't need to tell you how dumb this is, but look, the man's clearly having fun, let him dream. Sonic and Tails patrol the town, suspecting that Robotnik will attack again, which he does. A squad of robots are sent out, and there's the disguise. The robots have no hope now. They're all let off a cliff in a march. Meanwhile, Captain Rescue is back, and Scratch addresses him as the raccoon that helped them earlier, which he absolutely did not do. I have no idea where the episode is drawing this from. The captain actually holds his own against Grounder, but completely falls apart against Scratch. How? I don't know. Sonic bails him out, and we hear Robotnik chewing out the robots again. Robotnik butters Captain Rescue up, and if I haven't made this clear yet, Sonic is the bad guy in this episode. Seriously, the worst thing that Robotnik has done is drop some sneezing bombs on the populace. Sonic's unjustified hatred of this man is really strange. Robotnik somehow convinces Captain Rescue to help him to capture some bad guys, and Sonic, which as I just established, is a bad guy. So just some bad guys. Some planes are seen flying overhead, which worries Sonic. A bit ahead, we see Robotnik and the captain preparing a trap for Sonic. And it would have worked if Robotnik... Actually, no, it did work. That's a first. Mark your bingo cards. This is our entrapment scene. Captain Rescue lanes by Tails as they admire Robotnik's handiwork. Sonic tries escaping the force field, but it doesn't work, which actually kind of surprised me. I know they've done this containment sphere thing for Sonic before, and it always backfires because Sonic escapes by running. So seeing that not work is a nice change of pace. Captain Rescue must have had a change of heart off screen because he appears demanding that Robotnik let Sonic go. But his gadgets malfunction and he goes flying off into a tree. This poor guy, I'm just feeling worse and worse for the captain. He hasn't done anything wrong. He's thoroughly demoralized by this and leaves. Even when Tails tries to get him to stay strong. The only other character with a remotely working moral compass in the show right now. Sonic gets out by a look. No amount of banging my head against the wall will have any of this make sense. Tails catches the force field with a rope and pulls him away. Scratch and Grounder begin mindlessly terrorizing the town as Tails ditches Sonic on request to hunt down Captain Rescue. Tails shows up and convinces the captain to help him with minimum encouragement. They return to the village with a giant rocket, don't ask, and let Sonic drive it up to space to remove the force field. Sonic, there's no reason to assume the atmosphere being thinner would remove the force field. And if that does work, then Robotnik's plot was flawed from the beginning, as he wanted the whole world covered from space. Sonic breaks out of his bubble but ditches the rocket for some reason, so he falls to his death, until a bird catches him and brings him back down to ground level. Tails and the captain are trapped, and oh look at that, they escape. Sonic sends the Eggmobile after Robotnik, and it catches them all as they fly away. The episode ends with Sonic apologizing for being a villain for most of the episode, and Captain Rescue being weirdly optimistic about Sonic for some odd reason. The Sonic Says is about following the wisdom of elders. Conveniently, this is the first Sonic Says segment that Sonic doesn't appear, instead featuring Tails and Captain Rescue. I suppose the creators of the show knew they couldn't justify him telling Tails to value the wisdom of elders, and he didn't even do that himself this time. The episode is okay-ish? I mean, it's at least more memorable than the last one, though not entirely for the right reasons. Still middle of the pack though. And we've got 3 episodes without a Robotnik statue. Come on, show, what is with that? Well, until next time, take care, stay safe, and have a good one. Bye-bye.